regard to the types of claims that you might open after a car accident, you have a lot of options there. Of course, property damage, medical bills, but you also have the right to be compensated for pain and suffering, for what we call mental anguish, lost wages, lost profits. And then usually element of damage that is allowed is just the injury itself. The fact that this injury has caused you damage, it's interrupted your life, the injury itself you're entitled to be compensated for. And then in addition to that, some injuries are permanent in nature. And so if, based upon a reasonable degree of medical certainty, your doctor says you're going to have to deal with these injuries and the repercussions of those injuries into the future, then you're entitled to be compensated for that. Whether it's additional pain and suffering into the future, additional medical expenses, because you're going to have to continue to deal with this medical treatment into the future, pain and suffering, mental anguish, and the injury itself into the future. Those future damages have got to be proven. And the way that's done typically is for your doctor, based upon a reasonable degree of medical certainty, this trained professional, it's his opinion that you're going to have to deal with these things into the future. And if that's the case, then it's compensable and you're entitled to be compensated for it as part of your overall damages. And typically these claims are settled with an insurance company or a party that was at fault. They're paying those damages outside of court. I'd say 90-95% of the cases settle without having to file a lawsuit, without having to go to court and spend that time and additional money. We're always ready to go to court when a fair settlement's not reached, but that's part of what an attorney can do for you, is get your case in a position so that it does settle without having to go to court necessarily.